Hello, I'm Lieutenant Ken Willis with the 16th South Carolina here again, making another video for you. Previously, I've done a video with the contents of my haversack, but I have a few new items here today I wanted to show you, and some things you can do in your haversack. Coffee. Coffee is the most valuable thing you could get a hold of as a soldier in your day-to-day kit. And I keep it in these little tins. It's pretty fresh, and that smells really good actually. I've got some actual cocoa powder here for some hot chocolate. That would be pretty rare, but anyway, I do cheat a little bit, I admit it. Some more coffee. I believe all these are coffee. What you can do for toothpaste is take baking soda, and you can just maybe do some mint flavor in that if you want to, or just leave it pure baking soda. That's pretty much tooth powder. I do have some aspirins in here. They're not period correct, but their aspirins will look kind of white. It'd look like a round white ball because that's the way they would make them in like a doughy compound to keep it. But I don't, nobody's gonna see that. But I have aspirin. They would have aspirin. It'd be, not something everybody would have, but a couple people could get a hold of. If you had the money to pay for it, you could have whatever you wanted, but things cost money back then, and you got to tote it with you. So I've got these lucifers. I think I've shown these before. You can get these labels online and print these out and then tape them to boxes of matches. Personal recommendation, get the really good high quality matches that will strike anywhere, if you can find those, because with the wind blowing they burn hotter, and you save yourself a lot of grief and time. I also have this pouch here I made off of the pockets of the pair of pants that I showed in a previous video. This is pretty cool. This is like either a tobacco pouch or just I use it to keep these tins in like this. I just put them all in here and button them up. But something else I have, and I do not smoke, okay, but they did a lot back then. And so one thing you can do if you don't want to smoke, and I don't recommend it at all because of all the problems that will come with it. And I know people are going to argue and say, well, pipe smoking different, blah, 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 but I don't want to mess with it. So, but this is something you can get on Amazon. It's called Honey Rose Farmers. And it's a herbal mix. There's no nicotine, no tobacco in it. And if you want to just keep it in your kit, you can have it there. Smells pretty nice, but if you want to just have that in your kit for looks, because this is what they would have carried. If you're going to be authentic, you've got to understand that pretty much everyone back then, day to day, had some form of tobacco. And if you want to just have this for demonstrations, which is why I've got this, that's a good way to do it. But you need to take it out of these packages and put it in something like a tobacco bag, a pouch you made, or even a tin. You got to get it out of this. This is not right. And if that's in your, they didn't have that. Okay, so but that's one route you can go. I also have a tea ball. I have tea bags, some tea bags here, and that would have been really nice to have back then. Probably not very very common to have. But that's another option you can go with there in making tea. So I just wanted to show you those few things you can do. Just little bitty things you can do to add to your impression. Now this pipe I got for about $6. A much more authentic one I've ordered is in the mail, but it's not going to be here in time for Denver Downs, our next event. But also for Denver Downs Corn Maze, anyone watching this, it is next week, and I'll just put in a free commercial. It is an amazing event. It's fun. If you don't like the reenacting part and you just want to bring kids out to see something, that's fine too. They have everything there you can imagine corn field related. But then there's going to be a historical timeline this year. I don't know how that's going to work out, but supposedly there's going to be Revolutionary War, World War II, Vietnam, war between the states, so we'll see how that pans out. But I would totally recommend coming out to that. It is a little pricey. You're going to pay about $12 a person, maybe more. I'm not sure if it's gone up. But it is really worth it if you want to go out and see how the armies fought. It's a pretty good event. It's not the biggest event I've been to, But for me personally, and all of our guys in our unit, it is the most fun because it's just a relaxing week. And as Yankees, we dress up and we're bad and we rob the hayride wagons and we do all kind of bad stuff because we got to portray the federal soldiers like they were. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is Lieutenant Willis and the 16th South Carolina reenactors from Greenville, South Carolina, signing off.